Yeehaw! Hey there. Not you, Max. Hey there, viewer. I'm like, what should we do? Should we take a right or should we go straight? I'm just not sure. Oh, we can't take a right. That's right. I forgot. Guess we better go straight. Welcome to Sebastopol, California. And I guess we're gonna leave Sebastopol, California. Yeah, let's get the heck out of Dodge. So, well, welcome back. Greetings to you from Sebastopol, California, as I said. Today is Sunday, April 18th, 2021, I believe. Current local time here in Sebastopol is 5:42 in post meridium. Got a nice warmish temperature of, I don't know, probably about 70, 68, 70, maybe 72. And our elevation is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 100 feet, 150 feet maybe. And little Max and I just made a quick errand down to Sebastopol from Bodega Bay to go pick up a couple things. And one of the things we went to go pick up, the store of which we go pick this thing up was closed, which is a little surprising being it's this early on a Sunday. And it is a pet feed supply. Arena Pet and Fleet Supply or something like that. It's a big store. Like, they got all kinds of bulk food, you know, like for a lot of people have horses, cattle out here, so they supply a lot of hay and a lot of feed for all sorts of kinds of animals, right? All sorts of, you know, farm animals and pets. And I went there. I had to run it over into CVS real quick, and they're right next door there. And it turns out they were closed next door. So I was gonna go pick up another puppy vaccination dose bottle. You know, you could instead of going to the vet, you can actually go to some of these feed and pet store places, like Tractor Supply, whatever it's called, Tractor Supply Company or whatever it's called. Maybe it's just called Tractor Supply. And them, and then this place over next to CVS. Instead of going to the vet, you can just go buy the little vial with the syringe, and it comes in like 2 vials, right? You get like the liquid stuff in 1 vial, and then the other vial's full like powder. Well, it's full of disease, basically, right? It's full of live viruses, and you know, you just basically stick the syringe in the liquid one, fill up the syringe, and stick it in the powderized one, the dehydrated one. You put the liquid in there, you shake it up real good, then you withdraw it back up into the syringe, and then you inject your pet, you know, right behind the flesh, right behind the skin, by the shoulder. and bam, you're done. It's like 10 bucks, 12 bucks or something versus, 80 or 90 bucks to take going to the vet and have them doing it. Do it for yourself for a tenth of the cost or whatever. So, yeah, I went to go pick up, he's due, and they were closed. So, that sucks. Whatever. It only sucks because, it's like 20-30 minute drive from Sebastopol, from home to Sebastopol, one way, as you will see. And don't ask me why, because I'm going to tell you before you even ask, so don't bother asking. I picked up 2 more water buffalo horns. I mean, I already have 2, right? Max just got his dog teeth in. And so he likes, I've given him one of the 2 that I already have. He does what he can with it, chewing on it and stuff, but I mean, it's, it's hard. It's like bone. It's like harder than bone material. So it's not as if he's ever going to actually crack into it, eat it or anything like that. It's just something for him to just to gnaw on, right? He loves it. So I have that one that he's been using. I have my spare one. So obviously, I did not pick up 2 more water buffalo horns for Max. Obviously. I just bought 2 more just now because they had only 2 there, and they were opposite sides, and they were somewhat matching in size. So somehow or another, sometime or another, I'm going to use them. I'm going to stick them on the front of my work truck or this truck, right? We all seen like cattle farmers who put like, the bull horns on the front of their truck and stuff like that. They never seen them with water buffalo horns on there. I think that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna do it. I'd like to do it to the Freightliner, but to the work truck. But one, I don't know how the boss will feel about it. 2, I don't know how the DOT will feel about it. Because the only way that really comes to mind of which I can stick them on and not have to worry about them falling off is like with silicone, or maybe like liquid nails or something like that. With silicone, I don't know how comfortable I feel about whether it would adhere to the horn itself, like especially in the weather, in the rain. I don't know if it would eventually kind of lose its bond with the horn itself. I'm sure it would stick well to the paint on the truck. So I'm not sure about that. With the liquid nails, I'm sure as shit it would stick to the horn and to the paint, but it would probably ruin the paint, right? Whereas the silicone wouldn't. So I don't know. On this truck, I don't care. I don't care if it ruins the paint or not. Boss's truck, I do. So. So we are just cruising along Bodega Highway here right now. This is not Highway 1. Damn, I know I'm forgetting to do something while I was in Sebastopol too. That's the thing, is it's like when you leave the house where we live, you need to kind of have your list together. You really do. You need to have your list ready and, you know exactly where you're going and when they're open and all that kind of stuff, or else you're just going to waste a whole bunch of time and fuel going back and forth. So, yeah, I think I'm kind of doing a bit of an inefficient trip here between home and Sebastopol, but whatever. I mean, I wanted to get that booster shot. It's called Spectra, and then they have like different levels of it you can get. You know, they have like Spectra 4, which treats 4 different kinds of diseases, and Spectra 5 and Spectra 6, and then like Spectra 9 and Spectra 10. And I'm sure they have a Spectra 7. I always get them the 9 or the 10. The 9 covers a whole bunch of stuff. The 10 actually covers coronavirus also. Right, so. And that stuff has been around for a long time. Corona is nothing new, so you know. Yeah, so whatever. It's a little inefficient of a trip, but I got, I got the water buffalo horns, and I got a bunch of bags of Jolly Ranchers, which are, those are, yeah. I love my Jolly Ranchers when I'm driving. Actually, I found a new bag of Jolly Ranchers with new flavors in it that I've never seen before, so I'm pretty stoked about that. This one is like, what's it called? Let me see here. This is awesome. It's a fruity bash, right? Check this out. It's got lemon, mountain berry, strawberry, pineapple, and orange. I love it. I think that is the best thing ever. I wish they had more than one bag. I would have gotten a couple. I mean, the orange I already tried, and it's the bomb. It's really good, and there's a whole bunch of them in there. Let's see if I can find a pineapple one or something. Here's pineapple. Yeah, pineapple sounds pretty good too, as I weave all over the road here. Good thing there was no bicyclists there. Man, no, it's, careful. I'm a professional, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, pineapple's the bomb. It's like pina colada. Hey girls. Bunch of cows over there grazing on the field to the left of us. Town we're coming into here in a minute is Bodega, right? Not Bodega Bay, it's just Bodega. This is where the churches are that were used in the Alfred Hitchcock film The Birds. They're right up over here on the left. I think it's like a church and a schoolhouse or something. Yep. That's the famous church. And then the little town that we go through right here, this little bodega. It's like, just, you can blink and miss it, right? They got all kinds of Alfred Hitchcock garb, you know, stuff. They have a big old mannequin of them over there in their little store, their little antique store and whatnot. And then you got Bodega Volunteer Fire Department, and then that's it. That's it. You blink and you can miss it. One of these days, I gotta let Max loose in one of these cattle fields, see what he does. There's a place up here on the right that has a trout fishing pond, so you can go in there and just fish for pond trout. And they have horseback riding. And they're really nice people. They're really super cool people. So I was thinking, one of these times I'll go back in there and bring Max and say, hey, what do you say we let him mess with some of these cows? See what they say. Coming up here on the right, it's called Hagen Ranch, right here. And when we drove by here just a minute ago, there was a bunch of cows right here. They're all gone. Huh. That actually a nice day out here, sort of. Not sort of, it's a nice day. I guess by sort of, I mean compared to how nice we can really get. It's not like super, super warm, it's a little bit windy. Yesterday and the day before were kind of drizzly, not drizzly, but just foggy. We are on Highway 1 now. Trying to think what else I can show you real quick before we just head back to the house here. We could go down to the other side of the bay there and check out the harbor and stuff like that. Sure, why not? Let's do that. Let's go on an adventure. Let's listen to some classical music on the way there. Why not? I better step on it, huh? Before it gets dark. Watch out, bird. it sounds like. Damn it. It's my favorite thing now. It's my favorite kind of music now. Classical music. I love it. Absolutely relaxing and peaceful. I mean, I've always liked it. I've just never made a habit of listening to it. But I absolutely dig it now. It's like, it's just freaking amazing. It's not like regular old like rock music or blues or any other nonsense, heavy metal, none of that, rap, none of that. It's like all that kind of music. It's all just riffs. It's just same freaking, same bars over and over and over again. You listen to classical music and it's like listening to a story, from beginning to to finish. It's like nothing is really repeated except for maybe a couple little phrases, but essentially, from start to finish, every set of bars is new, and it unfolds, it develops all the way through the song, and it's really kind of like, just like the story, it very much is. Pretty cool. And we have lost it, it sounds like, officially. Yep. That dog was like a big bear in the back of that truck we just went past. It's a big boy. Boy, it is nice to see people out here again. As much as a misanthrope I am, and as nice as it was for a little while there, people were staying around at home. I'm just happy to see that people have found the cojones to come back out of the house again. I mean, they've been coming out again for a while now, but I'm just glad to see that it's stuck. I was pissed off at people for a long time, just going, get out of your freaking house, man. Quit being so afraid of a ghost. Like, you're not afraid of a ghost, are you? What are you afraid of this for? Both of them are just a lie. Just a story. Both of them are just based on lies. Yep, and then there's a place out here that we'll be going past. I'm going to take you all the way out to the head, I figured. And there's a place out here we'll be going past. I'll try to point it out as we go by, and they make some killer freaking crab sandwiches, just like scrumptious crab sandwiches. They're not much, right? Like for expensive as they are, there's not a whole lot to them, but they sure are tasty. And then their clam chowder is probably actually even better than their crab sandwiches are. Honestly, their clam chowder is probably the best clam chowder I've ever tasted. I've always considered myself something of a connoisseur of clam chowder. Like, there are people out go out there and they're connoisseurs of wine and they taste wine and then they judge it. Man, I judge clam chowder. Kind of actually, now I'm sitting here talking about it, makes me think maybe I should grab a bucket of it. Grab a couple containers of it from home real quick tonight. Doesn't sound half bad. Yep, so here's the harbor. Mason's Marina. There you go. Spud Point Marina. Crab pot storage here. Fresh crab, quarter-mile head. Fresh cooked. Let's see, so this one's called Fisherman's Cove Seafood Barbecue Oysters, but that is not the place I'm talking about. The place I'm talking about is called Spud Point Crab Cove. And they're closed. That figures. Lame. So I can't get no clam chowder tonight. That sucks. It's Sunday, man. What are you guys doing closed? It's tourist day. Like, really? I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised at that. It's only 6 p.m. and they closed already. Wow.
If you're ready for Oscar Sunday next weekend, it's going to be so much fun here on KBFC. Make sure you keep us with you.
Yep. And somewhere across the bay there, you might see some windsurfers out there and some kite surfers as we go by here, or you might not. They were out yesterday. But way over there across the bay and over yonder, that's where our home is. Our house. Man, that pineapple was pretty good, but the orange is just the bomb. Oh man, I love it. They're gonna have to start making more of these, like in bulk. Yeah, the orange is kick-ass. Yep, and then you got camping out here and stuff. Little picnic grounds and all that kind of stuff. This is all camping over here on the left of us. I mean, to me, just coming out to a big parking lot next to a bunch of other people and setting up a tent really isn't camping, but we'll call it camping for lack of a better word, or for lack of a lesser word. There's this facility over here on the right. I've only gone in there once. What is it? What the heck is this place? It's a laboratory, that's right. That's the housing back there. It's some sort of laboratory. Well, let's see if we can find the main entrance and find out what the place is called here. Maybe we missed it. Maybe that was it. Huh. Right here. What is it called here? Bodega Marine Laboratory and Bodega Marine Reserve. UC Davis, University of California. Pretty cool place, actually. They are open for the public to come in and kind of tour and stuff, and take a look around and whatnot. I've gone in there, like I said, one time before, just kind of sniffed around for a few minutes and then left. windsurfers or kite surfers out today, but boy, there sure was a bunch out yesterday. It was really windy. Lots of people fishing. That's cool. Campbell Cove. Sweeties. So here we go. Yeah, this is Bodega Head right here. Bodega Head Beach, whatever, something like that. And we are not going to come hang out. I figure. But we may go up to the upper parking lot real quick. Go check that out. See if there's people up there. If there's people up there, we'll probably just turn around and leave. But if there aren't people out there, we very well may get out of the truck and let Max run around a bit. Take a look here. Cool. Isn't that cool? I'm kind of half tempted to take Max down there right now. You know what? We're gonna do it. All right, here we go. Bodega Head. I know you can probably barely hear me because of the wind. But so here we go. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Come on, Max. Let's just run on up here and take a look. Whoa. Oh, buddy. That's cool though, huh? How we got down to that one? Like a rope? Wow, that's like freaking a very precarious feel right now. Man. That's pretty cool, huh? Alright, get away from the edge, Max. I don't have to jump in after you. I will. I don't want to, but I will. That's pretty awesome, huh? Sorry about the wind. There you go. So at least we weren't hanging out on like dirt freaking cliffs. At least it's all rocky and stuff, right? That's pretty awesome. Well, that's exciting. It's pretty cool down there. I actually have not, excuse me. I've actually not ever, I don't think, walked down to any of these little beaches or tide pools before. It's the first time that I've walked out on the bluffs or anything. It's pretty treacherous down there, I'll tell you what. Definitely very treacherous. Treacherous indeed. I like it. I like treachery. Treachery is one of my favorite things. Now let's go see if we can find some tranquility somewhere. Look at this Mercedes right here. Is that not freaking just hot shit? That's pretty badass. I bet you that's a V12. That's a pretty freaking cool car. Yep. I would like to drive one. I wouldn't want to own it. I would just like to drive it. If I owned it, I wouldn't own it for long. I would crash it. No, it's a V8. Oh my God, that thing looks like just a rocket. Yes, I do want one. I would like to. I take back what I said earlier. God, I know I don't always do the right thing, or all the time. I know I make a lot of mistakes and stuff, but can I have a cool car like that? Amen. I know I do the wrong thing a lot. Alright, let's bang a right here and go check out this upper parking lot. I've never been up to this one before either. So see if we can go up there and do some donuts or something. And God's like, see, that's why you don't get a cool car like that. All you would want to do is just take it someplace and go do donuts in it. And that's not what it's made for. Well, but I mean in the truck, not in the car. God. The car is for like doing 180, not for doing donuts in parking lots. And then that's why you don't get a cool car like that, because you want to do 180 in it. Yeah, but not on the freeway. I would only do it on like the interstate in New Mexico. That's why you don't get a cool car like that, because you want to do 180 on the interstate in New Mexico. Yeah, but not when there's a lot of traffic. All right, stop. Woo. Hey, is that door not shut or something? Yeah. Freaking people. Misanthrope. I did. I took Max off the leash down there on the beach too, so we could throw some stick. Play a little fetch with the stick. Of course, the first people that walked down, you had to go running over across the whole damn beach to go say hi to them. See, that's why you're always on a leash, dog. That's exactly what God says to me. That's why you're on a leash, go. Go running across parking lots trying to do 180 miles an hour. No sense of self-government. pretty exciting. So there you go, and what you're looking at right now, that's Bodega Bay. That is the place. You got your breakwaters right there. Your safe harbor back behind us. Man, I can't wait for the day that Max is well behaved enough that I can just take him off the leash and walk him around and stuff like that without having to worry about him running off into jumping on people or running across the street chasing after pieces of flying paper. Sure will be nice. For a long time I was just like, I can't wait for his teeth to fall out. Now we just got to work on his maturity level, his behavioral aspects. So yeah, it's almost time to go back to work already, man. Today's Sunday. Sunday's almost over. And I have tomorrow, and tomorrow is like, it doesn't even feel like it's a day off because I usually spend all day tomorrow, the day I go back, getting all my stuff ready to go. Is that a turkey? That's a freaking turkey. That's a big ass turkey right there. Just chilling. Man. I'm not kidding you, that was a turkey. I kind of almost want to turn around and show you. But the turning radius on this truck I don't think is really equipped to do a U-turn in the middle of the street like this. I could do a U-turn in the middle of the street easier in the frickin' semi than I could in this truck, I'll tell you what. With the trailer on the back. Let's go look at this turkey. Huh, Max? What do you think? He doesn't care. He's just happy to be here. Let's go find this freaking turkey. I gotta go see it. It was a big one. It's a big one. Where is it? There, it's still there. Let's see here. Check out this freaking turkey. Did he escape from the zoo or? Look at him. He's like gobble, gobble, gobble. Look at this freaking turkey. Kinda making me hungry. What's up, you big badass? Look at you. You're freaking awesome, dude. I wouldn't eat you. Super cool. I love it. I had no idea there would be turkeys up here. Wow. Wonder what would happen if I let Max out of the car. That's pretty cool. Wonder if he even sees it. I think he sees it. That's a dog that sees a turkey. he sees it. He definitely sees it. Right on. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, he sees it. All right, let's get the F out of Dodge before we get in trouble for watching turkeys. The government will come tell us we can't sit in there and watch turkeys. We're like, what are you doing watching that turkey? Digger. He's gobbling. Alright, hang on. Shh. Listen. Max. I want him to gobble again. Max, shush. Hey. I'm waiting for him to gobble again. Gobble, 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 gobble. Did you hear it? Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble. That was him. I hope you heard. I hope to God you hear that. Shh, Max. I know. Gobble, 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 gobble. Did you hear him? Come here. Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, he's not gonna do it. All right, let's get out of here. That was awesome. He just did it again. I love it. All right. Uh-oh, here comes a black unmarked SUV behind us, and we better get out of here. It's like Area 51 over here. Good boy, Max. So I'll tell you a story. But to tell you that story, I need to tell you this story. So, what was it? I guess the fall before last fall, a year and a half ago, and I was, let's see, prepping to get my surgery done. I believe it was before I got my surgery rather than after. Yeah, it had to have been before my surgery, my back surgery. My back was just a mess. I mean, I could barely walk and stuff, you know. Like, I could walk. It was just excruciating. I mean, it was like one of the most painful things I've ever had to deal with, right? For such a long, extended period. It was really, really gnarly. I cannot see. Okay. So, it was fire season, and there was a big fire over in Windsor, near, let's see, what else is over there? It's Windsor and, shoot, what is it? Well, let's just go with Windsor. I mean, it was Windsor, and it was a little bit south of Windsor. Over across the 101, and so it was just this big fire, and it was threatening all kinds of homes and businesses and all this, you know, wild, you know, all this acreage and stuff. And what had happened was it had started getting super windy, right? And so this fire just started spreading like mad. It started spreading like wildfire, right? Just crazy high winds, and and super low humidity, right? And it was a really devastating thing, you know. And so we were, you know, pretty actively, you know, keeping an eye on it, you know, via the internet and the news and stuff. And they were evacuating all kinds of area around, you know, the Sonoma County. And they did evacuate Windsor. Actually, my doctor's office is right over there. They got evacuated. The entire surrounding neighborhood got evacuated. But as far as we were concerned, we were way far away from it, right? Well, next thing you know, the wind shifted and the wind turned to an offshore wind, right? So it was heading west, the winds, right, instead of heading east. And so they started sending out warnings, you know, to our area, and you know, Bodega Bay itself was under a fire warning watch and stuff, basically, which is the step just before they you know, send out an evacuation order, you know. And then next thing you know, we were sleeping in the middle of the night, and one of our roommates gets up in the middle of the night, and he's like banging on all our doors. He's like, we gotta go, and we get up and we go outside, you know, and I'm there, you know, and I'm in, like, my back is just a wreck, you know. I'm in all kinds of crazy pain, you know, but I'm, you know, throwing a bunch of stuff in the back of the truck. Not this one, you know, jugs of water and stuff, and like food rations and things like that, you know, stuff I could think of for survival, just in case. But we go outside and it was like snowfall over here. It was just like snowfall. It was just ash, just snowing all over everything out here. And yeah, it was, you know, for me, I wasn't necessarily frightened. I mean, I wasn't, you know, I mean, but it was definitely kind of one of those eye-opening things, like, wow, that turned around quick. But, you know, the fire was so far away from us. It was just the wind shifted, and we were just in the direct path of the smoke cloud and all the ash. So it seemed like, you know, like, oh gosh, this thing's right around the corner, and it wasn't. But point being is, we ended up hopping in the truck, and like I said, I loaded up a bunch of water and stuff like that, rations and things, and we hopped all in the truck and drove all the way down there to where those campgrounds are back there. Spent the night out there. You know, there I am in the back seat of this little tiny truck, just cramped in, back killing me. You know, I think I ended up getting out and like laying down in the bed of the truck or something to try and get comfortable. So, pretty crazy. Yeah, there's some windsurfers out today. Windy enough. Yep. So anyways, I don't know. I'm not going to drag this out anymore. We've seen all this yesterday, I believe. Oh, there's one kite surfer out there. Huh. That's cool. Yeah. So anyways, once again, hope y'all are doing well, and hope you enjoyed our little tour through Sebastopol, Bodega Bay. Saw the Bodega Head bluffs and whatnot, and the turkey. So, gobble gobble. See you somewhere down the road. Take care.